Hello folks, my name's Kevin and I'm starting this YouTube page, this blog for other people out there that have an everyday battle with depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I'm 48 years old and I had my first panic attack when I was in the 5th grade. I don't know what brought it on. I was gonna make this because I want to hear or maybe build a community of people that suffer from this, to leave comments. Maybe I can figure it out. I'm not very smart on making web pages, but I'm gonna make one. Leave comments. Let us know your story. Maybe if we all, share our stories, we can figure out ways to overcome. Maybe what's causing our panic. What makes us anxious, scared. What makes us have these anxiety attacks. Like I said, I've had them since I was in the 5th grade. My mother took me to every doctor in southeast Oklahoma. Right now, I'm going to a psychiatrist every 3 months and a psychologist every other Friday through the VA. I draw a VA check every month for my, they've got it listed as a generalized anxiety disorder. I would give the checkup to be happy and not have this disease. I know it's hereditary. My dad had it. His mother had it. I've asked my doctor. I've asked my psychologist, and it is hereditary. I don't know what causes my my panic attacks. If I did, I would do everything in the world to prevent it. I know drinking beer is a depressant, but I can go without drinking it, which I don't get drunk. I'll have a few, but I can go with drinking beer, getting drunk, or totally sober, and it's not going to make a difference on how my depression is or how my anxiety is. That's just me. Other people it could affect different. But the reason I'm making this YouTube page is to get people's comments, and hopefully I'm not going to get a bunch of crazy smart-ass comments on there, because this is a very serious situation, and I'm going to try to figure out other people's symptoms, and if they know what triggers theirs. Some people don't like to be in big crowds. Some people don't like to leave their house. Just different things can bring on a panic attack / anxiety attack. Mine's more of a panic. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack, or I'm going to pass out at any time. The last one I had that was really bad was at work, and I never had one at work for 20 years. I'd always have them like I'd wake up having one out of my sleep. I'd have one at the house. Maybe if I was at Walmart, I'd get anxious. But anyway, I had a real bad one at work, and it was the first time I ever started hyperventilating as I was having one. And the EMTs said that my CO2 in my blood was down to 17%, is why my hands started to draw up, and even that made my panic attack worse. When hearing the beeping noises, they had the little things, the little pads hooked up to my chest. Well, just hearing the little beeping noise made it worse. So I had to get out of that freaking ambulance. The way that I deal with mine when I start to have one is I just try to breathe in through my nose, exhale. I try to concentrate on a certain thing, objects. That's what my psychologist told me to do, and it seems like it's helping. Right now, for my depression and anxiety, I'm taking venlafaxine and mirtazapine. I'm not for sure of the strength. On my next vlog, I'll post that. But like I said, this is my first one. There's another video on here, and that's me when I'm not depressed, acting stupid, just having a good time. And I'm going to leave it on here because I'm not embarrassed about it. I could say it's embarrassing, but maybe it is, but I'm not going to worry about it. But I'm 48 years old, and I want to live the remainder of my life happy. But I've got to figure out a way to not have any panic attacks. I know how to kind of control them once I start to have one, but that's not good enough. I don't want to have one, period. And I know the people that's had them understand what I'm saying. A lot of people at work didn't believe me for a long time when I'd call in to work and not go because I told my boss, hey, I was up all night. I woke up having a panic attack at 1:30 in the morning, and I couldn't get back to sleep. I'm tired. I just can't make it. And plus, depression. If you've had depression as bad as I've had it, you don't care about nothing. You don't care about getting out of bed. You don't care if you lose your job. You just want to lay there in bed and just go to sleep. It's like your mind, the depression that I've had has gotten so bad where I just don't care. Screw the job. I'm not going in. It's crazy and it's not healthy. I do need to eat better, and I'm working on that. I need to quit smoking, which I did quit smoking for like 3 years, and I started back a year or so ago, and now I wish that I wouldn't have or had. But no, I want to try to get comments on this and see what other people that has this, what their comments are, what they do to deal with their anxiety, what they do for their depression, if they just deal with it or they take a certain medicine for it. I have Xanax. If I have a real bad anxiety attack, I'll take, he's got me taking 1.5 milligrams. That's a blue and a half, and it'll calm me down after about 15-20 minutes. It's not a good thing to have to do that, to take that. A lot of kids, younger folks, take that as a recreational drug, and it's very addictive, and I don't wish, I don't put it on anybody to take that Xanax. Maybe as a last resort, if you're a responsible adult, yeah, that's fine. But like I said, the younger generation, the younger kids are taking it, a lot of them, because they like the feeling, I guess. If I take, 2, 3, I get sleepy, I'll go to bed, I'll go to sleep. They don't do nothing for me. If someone was to slip one in my drink, I'd never know I took it. But anyways, give me your comments on this, and I'm going to learn how to set up some kind of a forum to where I can get everybody's thoughts and what they do to help control their anxiety attacks / panic attack, what they take. And maybe we can get a group going and figure out how to help one another, because I don't like it. I hate it. And like I said, I'm 48 years old. I go to the psychologist every other Friday. I see the psychiatrist about every 3 months. I take the medicine, which is, I've only been on it for about 3 months. It seems to help the depression, but I'm still having panic attacks. And I don't want to have any more at work, because I work at a place where, you know, if I continue to have them, they're not gonna let me continue working in the area that I'm working at. But I just want to get y'all's thoughts and comments on this, and hopefully it's all serious, you know, people that make a comment. But yeah, it's hereditary. Like I said, my dad had it. His mother had it. It's a bad thing, and I don't wish it on nobody. And I pray every night. I just, like I said, I'd give up the VA check that I get for it. I had a real bad panic attack when I was in the barracks in Iceland back in 1992, and that's in my Navy medical records. That's the reason I'm drawing the compensation from the service. Like I said, I'd give that money up in a heartbeat to not have these panic attacks. But like I said, my name's Kevin. And if anybody out there want to get in on this, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and you'll get a notification when I make another post. And maybe we can get enough people involved in this to where we can have a good group and figure out what each person does to help their anxiety that might help the other person. But anyway, everybody have a blessed Thanksgiving, and I hope to be making another one of these vlogs, hopefully once a week, maybe twice a week. I've been keeping a journal, you know, how I feel when I have the panic attack, if I'm sweating, you know, what's going through my mind, besides just everything, freaking out, thinking you're going to die, thinking you're going to have a heart attack, you're going to pass out, sweating. Anyway, like I said, just continue to follow me, and maybe we can get enough comments and figure out how we get a forum that I'm going to create, and figure out how to deal with this crazy, just freaking, I just hate this. I hate it, and we're going to get it all figured out. Like I said, subscribe and hit the bell. That way you'll know when I make another post. Leave a comment. Maybe we can figure this out. Maybe you can give us some advice that'll help me, and I can give some advice that'll help you people. Thank you.